Welcome back to Choo Choo Charles. I think each time I play this game, I'm feeling a little bit sicker and more tired. It's not the fault of the game, it's just the way that my body is behaving right now. So I don't know if I've got the energy to make a lot of progress in this, but I kind of want to anyway, because I've gotten so far already, you know? If I can see this to the end, that would be amazing. Though I've yet to prove that I have any skill whatsoever at actually fighting Charles. So let's remind ourselves what was going on. Okay, so it was about to, that's right, I was about to round this curve in the track, meet some new NPCs, get a new weapon, and do 2 required missions. And then once I've done that, there's a handful of optional missions that I should probably do down here. And maybe some places, like, I don't know if I've ever visited this house or that house. Like, places where I can collect extra scrap. Because at some point, I'm going to need... I'm getting close to being able to actually finish my upgrades. I think I need a bunch of scraps still. But once I get my speed all the way up, the only thing scrap will be for is going to be repairs. And so at that point, I want to collect enough scrap so I can repair myself multiple times and then practice fighting Charles. Learn how to fight him. Because right now, I've just basically been, you know, in the interest of saving scraps, I've been avoiding getting into fights that I would have to pay scraps for, you know. So I guess no matter what, I'm going to lose scraps if I die anyway. And so I don't want to also lose the scraps that it costs to repair the train. So I just haven't been repairing the train. And so I just die instantly almost every time I get into conflict with Charles. Which means I'm not getting a lot of practice like learning how to fight him. But I just want to make sure that I can afford it. I don't want to end up like wasting all of my scraps. Just getting into fights with Charles if that's going to cost me the ability to upgrade myself and defeat him later on. So I'm assuming this is where one of the NPCs is. I haven't actually verified on my map, but let's see what's in here. Anybody? Any scraps? It's a little bit. For here. Anything shiny, I just expect will be something I can pick up, but no. Raneth Court says, I seem to earn scraps by shooting him. Is that true? If that's true, I had not caught on to that. There's the NPC. Yeah, that's a part of the HUD I'm not looking at during a fight. And so, or is it even in the HUD? You're right, though. There have been times when I thought I had, like, 0 scraps, but then I still lost scraps after fighting him. And I thought, oh, maybe I just picked one up and I forgot about it, but maybe I'm actually earning them for fighting him. Oh, okay, so Ranthcourt says that, yeah, the Backpack Plus icon appears in the upper left while I'm fighting him. So maybe that does mean that I'm getting scraps.
You're the archivist my father told me about.
Am I?
Although, I'm disappointed to see that he chose to stay on the mainland rather than return with you.
I'm sure that's what happened.
Not to say that your help isn't appreciated, but we could have used his aid as well. If you haven't already heard from the others, the mine boss Warren is protecting dangerous monster eggs that could lead to catastrophe.
I wonder if this dialogue would have been different if this had been the first egg person I'd talked to.
While our main plan is to summon Charles into a duel and fight him to the death, we've devised a perfect trap as a precaution that may help defeat him. Go attach these remote explosives to each of the support pillars under the wood bridge out there. Then meet me back here.
Oh, interesting. So this is not an egg person. By the way, I raised the volume of the game a little bit so that we could hear his dialogue better. Let me know if it starts overwhelming my voice. I realize maybe it's probably boring for the audience, especially the YouTube audience who can't interact with me about it. That I'm just constantly... Oh, okay, it's behind the train. That I'm just constantly asking for audio feedback. Like, I do it, like, once per video. But, like, it just makes me nervous because there's so many audio-related things that can go wrong during a live stream. And I'm ill-equipped to tell when it's happening unless somebody tells me. And so I'm just always paranoid something is going wrong and I don't know about it. Okay. So I'm assuming... Ah, here we go. Bomb. Where else do I need to place bombs? Oh. Oh, okay. So do I just need to get close to the pillar before it'll show me the bomb? Let's watch this pillar. Ah, there we go. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't tell me from far away. I have to actually get there. That's interesting. Not what you normally see in a game. I mean, I guess one thing this lets them do is use the same art, practically, for the placement icon as for the final object. Like, if it just looked like there was already bombs on this, I would get confused. So the fact that it appears in front of me as I get close means I can use one piece of art to indicate the place and to represent the final bomb. And they don't have to create a second piece of art that is the place to place a bomb that you can see from really far away. Oh crap. No, 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 no. I'm inside. Charles cannot get me while I am inside, I assume.
That's the tallest and weakest bridge on the island. So if Charles ever crosses it, we can blow him sky high. I'll be on standby to detonate the charges, but it's still up to you to summon and fight him. Here, take this. It's the key to the temple.
Oh, okay.
Once you think you're prepared enough, you can break in and fight the battle of a lifetime.
Okay, so the temple is here. I have 2 eggs, I believe. This is probably the 3rd egg. This person's probably going to point me at the 3rd egg. This person will give me a new weapon. So what I'm going to do is go to the temple while my train is parked. Where will my train need to be? Because if I want to start at the temple, but then get him to this bridge, what is the quickest way to get from that temple to... I mean, it might... Because I think that I can only travel this direction. I mean, can I go backwards? Okay, let's make sure I'm not outside. I mean, I don't think I can travel backwards quickly enough, can I? Like, if he's already on me, by the time by the time I get back to my train, like if I start the battle in the temple, I don't know what the battle is like or how it's orchestrated. I'm guessing that if I fight him at the temple, or if I summon him at the temple, run back to my train, maybe I could back up over here and then make the switch and then go forward. That seems questionable, though. It seems like I might have to actually, like, have my train here, have it go forward this way, and loop all the way around. Which means I might need to take a trip all the way around to preset all of the tracks to be where I need them to be, so that I can actually get to this bridge. That sounds more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Okay, like, has Charles just found me now? Like, is he just... Like, I'm trying to stay in the house to avoid Charles. Where are the other 2 people? They're both on the other side of the tracks. Wait, is this a letter I can... No, it's not a letter. It's a little thing of light. Huh. Orithhouse, I'm sorry that you experienced a crash in State of Decay 2. That is extremely annoying. I'm not sure, like, I'm not up on what's going on with instability and stuff in the game right now, because that's the kind of thing that you can only really be engaged with, like, particularly as a designer who doesn't know how a lot of this stuff works. if I'm actually on the team, constantly talking to like QA and producers and stuff about what's going on. So I wonder if he can like, if nope, I'm not hidden down here. Why? I was just asking myself how easy I am to detect when I'm down there. I guess easy. I guess very easy. Cool. All right. Well, thanks, Charles. For reminding me of my own mortality. I really appreciate it. All right. So off to the road to the right. I think I'll just pass this guy, end up parking sort of between these two, and try to do them both. Okay, so that building, yeah, that's got an NPC in it. Oh, scrap! Ah, scrap! Okay. So what's your deal? You've got some kind of... What is... Some kind of electrical gun? What is that?
So, the fabled hunter has finally arrived. You know, my late husband built a gun to help fight Charles, but Warren's goons stole the barrels and took them up to their camp. Bob was such a brave man. Much braver than you, I bet.
Probably.
If you take what I have left of the gun and steal back those other parts, you can put it back together to use against Charles. Just do me one favor, will you? If you do end up using it, name it Bob, in memory of my honey.
Okay, so these like tabs on people's shoulders, where their arms are attached, they feel a little creepy to me. Okay, so she has sent me to Warren's camp up there. That's pretty far. And I'm wondering, is it near a mine? Like let's go talk to the other person. Let's look around real quick, see if there's any more scrap to find. There is a scrap. And sometimes it seems like you have to hold down the left stick to run, and sometimes it feels like you just have to tap it. And yeah, okay, I just tapped it and it worked, but a second ago I tried to tap it and it didn't work. I wonder if just the sensitivity is a little bit weird. So Ranithcord points out that I talked about how Charles had reminded me of my mortality. He says, well, if you don't ever actually die, is he reminding you of your mortality, or is he reminding you of your immortality? Okay, that's true. He is reminding me of my immortality. The fact that I can apparently be repaired with scrap. Like, it costs scrap to bring me back to life. At last night's meeting, Greg told us a crazy conspiracy about Warren trying to use spider trains for world domination. As part of the crew that worked in the temple, I'm far from convinced. While the prism was extracting life energy from a batch of eggs, Charles attacked us for the first time. Not only did he fight like hell while the eggs were being destroyed, but nearly doubled in size as he fought, as if he were consuming the energy. His legs grew larger and stronger while his face grew more distorted right before our eyes. Those of us who survived couldn't even fathom what we witnessed. That was when Warren hid the eggs and ordered us to protect them. That's when he began evacuating people. That was when everything turned for the worse. I know Warren has plenty of skeletons in his closet, but I can't help thinking he might actually be looking out for us this time. Gale. Okay. That's a little odd. I'm actually... What if the eggs are not his young? What if the eggs are something else? I don't know.
The Archivist, in all your radiant glory. Paul entrusted me with a key to one of the mines containing an egg. But before I give it to you, I have to warn you about something. There's an ancient shrine on the island, a pyramid of sorts, with a curious prism located at the top. The prism seems to have been designed for one purpose, to destroy monster eggs. 3 slots are carved into the prism, which perfectly fit the eggs. When fully loaded, a massive beam of energy is emitted, seemingly drawn from the eggs themselves. The mutineers hope this event will lure Charles to a mortal fight as he comes in defense of the eggs.
Mutineers?
Now for the real warning. Charles has the ability to absorb energy from the burst, strengthening and enraging him. We saw it once before, and he may become even more dangerous this time.
I can't even handle normal Charles.
However, it's not my place to oppose, despite the danger. So, here's the mine key. Once you have retrieved all the eggs, and the key to the shrine, we might just be able to end this hell.
Yeah, I can't even handle regular Charles, so I have no idea why they think Charles needs to be more powerful. I guess if I'd been playing this correctly this whole time, maybe I would have, you know, driven Charles off a couple of times by now and be a little bit more confident. But right now I'm just like, that train thing has got my number and I'm screwed anytime I face it. Let's see what's in this church. Hopefully it's the Church of Scrap. Today's sermon was a true inspiration during these trying times. Very well thought out and thorough in every manner. I believe I speak for the whole congregation when we say we admire your confidence and steadfast wisdom as we grieve our lost brothers and sisters. Oh, wait. Yay, black paint. Sermon outline. God is very, very mad, I think, probably. Charles, maybe devil, 96% certain. Always sneaky. Spider versus snake. Spiders have more legs, usually. God always wins, hopefully. Sacrifices. Ask for volunteers. Don't cry a lot, only a little. Closing prayer. Clean up. Okay, that's the best piece of writing in this entire game. I love that. Okay, we do have a bunch of scrap. I don't know how much we have, but let's see if we can afford our second to last upgrade. 29, yes. Okay, so I just need... Oh, is that our second to last? Oh, maybe I've got 2 more. But, okay, let's plan our route now. Okay, yeah, so I think I probably want to go left and then right to get close to these places. And then I can probably hit this person up while I'm on this route. And then I'll want to do a loop around to set all of the things where I want them. I should probably hit that up too. All right. So yeah, left and then right. So Coalición, I had forgotten that Twain in State of Decay 2 had dialogue talking about somebody trying to marry a zombie. That had completely dropped out of my head. I saw it in one of Heather's Twitter posts recently, and I thought she was just making that up out of nowhere. I'd forgotten it was actually a thing that, like, Andy had written for Twain. What's that? Is there a bird out there? Can I murder it? Probably not. How close am I getting to the turn? Okay, so yeah, I want to go left. Okay, it's set for right, so we'll run up here. I do actually appreciate the fact that, like, you are much safer in the train than out of the train, and so in order to control your movements, they make you get out of the train. Nice little sort of survival game touch there. Okay, so then I want to take this turn off to the right, but immediately get out because I'm actually trying to get a weapon from out of this camp. And it probably is good to drive past the camp a little bit, because that will point the butt of my train towards whoever is in that camp that I want to fight. Have I already opened that box? I'm going to see. I have not. Nice. Don't think it's enough for an upgrade, but it's progress. Oh, wait. Okay, I want to go right. Because, yeah, if I engage with these people now, getting them around to the back of my train is going to be a hassle. And also, this is just the way I want to go anyway. Oh. Okay, let's go. Oh, crap! Oh, that was wrong. Okay. Oh, crap, they're gonna kill me. Wait, I got him right before I died. I forgot that I actually had the missile launcher installed. That makes it a little bit harder to impulsively fight some guys. Okay, am I where I think I am? Okay, yeah. A little further away than I wanted to be. So let's back up a little bit. Let's switch to this. Oh wait, what? They're that direction? Wait, where are they? Shoot! I'm losing so many scraps to these guys. Okay, where are they now? Looked like he came from this way before. So I guess I'll drive past this. Okay. Man, this was definitely designed for a big, giant target. Okay. I think I got both of those guys. What is this place that they came from? Okay, I'm gonna back up. So it looks like they've got something going on up that hill. I don't think I've been there. It's just a little camp, and then... Whoa, okay. Well, let's not fall down that, if we can help it. Do you have any scrap around? A little bit. Not enough to make up for the, 2 deaths I just suffered, but whatever. Random Court was making fun of me for shooting my own train. I mean, it's the only thing I could think of, is that maybe I could shoot them through my own collision. I don't even know if the train has collision to my bullets or not. It seemed as reasonable as anything else I could try in that situation. Maybe that's everything? Alright, let's head back. I'm assuming there's also still guys. Yeah, I can hear their whistly voices. I guess I'll... Maybe it's dumb to go this way. Because this is a way that the butt of my train is not facing. So I think each time I die, I lose a percentage of my scrap. So I think the less I have, the better off I am. Okay, there's a key. Not sure to what. Okay, there's my enemy. Possibly my only one? I don't know. Oh wait. Lakota just pointed out that in the previous place I was in, there was a lever next to the hole. I did not see that. Okay. Well, it's not that far. Let's run over there and see about this lever that I missed. Oh, you're right. I didn't see it at all. Okay. It's not interactive. Oh, Cog says you lose 3 scrap when you die. Does that mean that when I lose less scrap than that, it's because I simply didn't have any more scrap than that? That is possible. I haven't been keeping track of how much scrap I have moment to moment. Coalition was like, sorry. Like, I mean, it looked like a real lever. That's a problem in games like this. It's like, you want to depict a lever somewhere, but if you've got other levers in the game that are real levers,
I'm gonna shoot you.
it's tough to figure out how to communicate to the player. This is a real one. This is not.
No one getting any screaming out here.
Seriously, how much damage do these guys take? Seems like a lot. Okay, so I've got a key to something. Climbing this just to see what it is. Okay, it's got a... Oh, it's got a note. We've been digging for over a month, and I'm beginning to wonder what we're really doing here. There are ancient stone ruins above ground, as well as ruins being discovered underground. Some sort of temple in a large cavern was uncovered at one of the other mines. Are we really digging for gold veins? And it got to admire everybody's commitment to journaling. One thing I haven't done yet is encounter Charles when I was right next to a building that I could hide in. Like, I've stayed in a building when I heard him when I was already in the building. Oh, hello. Okay, so... what the heck is Bob gonna be doing? Like, that's a huge gun. I hope it's just better than the other guns, and it just makes it much easier to fight Charles. I have still yet to find out what that key was for, though. I assumed the key would be to open a door. I mean, I guess... well, wait. Maybe... did I use the key to open this door? Maybe I did, and I wasn't paying attention. That would make sense. Oh, wait, what's this door? That might have been locked as well, actually. I want to pick up one of the shotguns. There are so many. Yeah, Coalition was saying he's expecting that lever to raise that rope. Yeah, I mean, I think that that's what they're trying to say it's for. Yeah, definitely using that next time. But it's just, that's what it's for fictionally in the world. It doesn't do it in the game. Okay, so we'll stop a little ways ahead. Actually, I think I want to jump out here. Because the optional mission, I mean, you know, I'm definitely not planning on doing multiple playthroughs of this game. So if I'm going to see all the content, I got to see it now. So I don't want to leave any of these unrequired missions unexplored. Am I going the right way? Oh, you know what I need to use? I need to use my map marker. This is far enough away from the tracks. I wonder if I'm safe from Charles out here. I'm sure we'll find out if he gets hungry. As always, steal every shred of scrap. Okay, there's somebody over there, I guess? I probably can't jump that, so I'm not going to try. The Ploff says that the terrain in this game looks a lot like where he grew up. Oh, where did you grow up that the terrain is like this? It's so gray here. I mean, actually, the place I've been that this terrain reminds me the most of is probably Sweden. Because, I mean, Sweden, the cities in Sweden, at least the one that I've been to, was absolutely gorgeous. And just brightly colored, friendly, cheerful. I think part of the reason for that is because the natural terrain of Sweden is so dismal. And people are like defiantly, like just standing against the terrain and the weather and saying, no, we will have beauty.
Hey, aren't you the new guy who's come here to work for us? You must be. There's something at the top of these towers that I need. And don't worry, I won't make you work for free. I'm a nice enough guy to pay you. You see, Mr. Warren never told anyone from the mainland about his mining operation here. He never even reported the cave-in. He hasn't paid us since then. Our living quarters are atrocious, and I'm far overqualified for the pay I'm supposed to receive. To top it all off, none of us miners ever received copies of our paperwork. But that doesn't affect my subordinates as much as someone with my status. I'm gonna sue the pants off of Warren once I escape this island, and I need those files to prove that he breached our contract. He keeps all his files at the top of these towers. I could explain how I ascertained this, but I doubt it would make sense to you. Problem is, he erected these towers years before we ever started mining, and now they're falling apart. I could scale them myself, but since you're here, go sniff around for those files. As a reward, you can have one of my useless pieces of scrap. I bet you'd love to have it.
Is he really going to give me one piece of scrap? Let's see how much scrap I already have. That's not how you check. I have 33. So the Ploff says that he's from the high desert region on the west coast of the United States. Lots of dry, mountainous terrain with lots of low brush and pine trees. Okay, so maybe I'm not sure if the weather here is part of what you'd say. Dang it. Is like where you're from. But the terrain, I can totally see that. Coalition says that he would totally be that guy. So, okay, so I was assuming that maybe I had to cross there. I don't know if that's actually the case. Let's explore around and see if there's another way to get up to this upper level. I mean, if I could get in through the door. That would be cool, but unless he gave me a key that I didn't notice. No. Okay. So I feel like jumping that gap might very well be exactly the thing I need to do. I just need to do it better. Okay, now I have 34. Let's try it again. Wait, the Coalition wants to know what on earth I was doing in Sweden. It was years ago. I applied it at DICE a long time ago when I was much younger. In my 20s. Okay, I could make it. I just didn't jump at the right time. I think I was relying a little bit too much on, a little too much on coyote time. Paint. Can I open it from this side? Nope. Stop pushing that button, idiot. Alright. Yeah, I'm not making it back to my train, because as soon as I get out of this area, Charles is coming after me. Wait, okay. Hold on. Do I have to jump across again? No! Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, that was... No, that was the same jump. Sorry, for some reason I had in my head that I had gone higher and that I was at a different jump. But nope, that was the same jump. So that was just a waste of everyone's time. Awesome. Nope. Whoa. Whoa. He's just around. Is he gonna give up? Is he just gonna be haunting me while I do this? Now I can't fall down. If I fall down, he gets me. Okay. I don't know what to do about this. Oh, I gotta jump up this, don't I? With a spider train chasing me. Okay, I'm up now. Forgetting how to open doors. This is silly. That one's also locked. So has he lost track of me now? Oh no. No. I have to do this? I've got to do this. KiwiBird says, first time seeing this that I did not expect the spider train. Okay, I guess. Okay, wow. Oh, this one actually opens. Okay. Cool. Going down again. What? No, I'm jumping down that unless I know it's the only thing I can do. Ugh. Okay. I gotta say, like, actually, like, this is the first platforming challenge we've had in this game. And it's not bad. Like, it's pretty elaborate. It's kind of hard to figure out. There we are. But yeah, it's kind of elaborate. It's hard to figure out. But it's all doable. Like, once I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and once I learn that I can't, like, run off the end of something, it's all pretty doable. And I think that this might actually be a shortcut down. And Charles is genuinely gone. That was one of my big questions. Would Charles actually leave me alone if I hit in a building? It looks like he does eventually. Except maybe I had to get a certain distance above him first. I don't know.
You look like a monkey climbing those towers.
I just realized I didn't count my final number of scrap.
I sure am glad I found these files. Here's that scrap you were begging for.
Normally,
Don't spend it all in one place.
normally people give you lots, though, so I think we'll still be able to tell the difference. 44. Did I find 10 scrap as I was exploring this place? I might have. In which case... Yeah, he might have wasted my time. It is kind of funny how... It is kind of funny how in a video game, when somebody cheats you, you actually process it on two different levels. Like, if you're reading a novel and somebody gets cheated, you're like, oh, that's so sad. Oh, that sucks. I hate the person who did that to you. But you stay within the story. You know, you feel like the person who got cheated was a character. And, you know, you are on their side and you hate that they got cheated on, like, a moral level. But you don't feel like the story cheated you. However, in a video game, you identify with the wealth of your protagonist. It's your money. And so when you get cheated in a video game, on one level, you're mad at the character for cheating you. As a protagonist. But on another level, you're mad at the game for cheating you as a player. And you have to maintain awareness of that, because that does restrict the kinds of stories you can tell. And that feels a little unfair as an author of that story, you know, to realize that I can't tell all the stories I want to without unintended consequences. But that's just how the medium works. Okay, I need just 8 more scraps. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can get a little... I'm not sure I can get a little closer. This might actually be... If this is a deep canyon, this might actually be as close as I can get to the mine. But now that... No, this is not going to be a good idea. I can't be this far away from my train. Not if I'm going to get chased by guard types. So I think I might have to make a left turn at the fork. Which is right up there. Yeah, I think I need to come alongside it over here. As much as that's not ideal for everything else I want to do. Okay, it's already marked left. I do wish there was more I could do to, like, strategically avoid Charles. Oh, scrap. Like, I wish that there was some device I could get that would let me know where Charles is, so that I could take paths that avoid him, that sort of thing. We tried and we failed. By the time we managed to clear the wreckage, everyone had already passed. I'm saddened, truly distraught. I thought of these men like brothers, causing these circumstances to cut deeper than I ever could have imagined. All right. I don't think there's much else there. Okay. Yeah, once I've slightly pointed my butt in that direction, I'll hop off. And see if I can get into this mine. I don't hear any whistling. Here, I'm going to move my X on top of the train, so it's easy to find. Am I down to needing 5? Nope, wrong button. Am I down to needing 5 scrap? Yeah, 5 more scrap. 4 more scrap. 3 more scrap. 2 more scrap. Oh, I would love to get rid of just all of the scrap before encountering an enemy. 1 more scrap. Come on. Don't have there be an enemy at the bottom of these stairs. Have there be a scrap at the bottom of these stairs. Ugh. Great. Okay, there's an enemy there. Don't know if they can see me through this. But there's the scrap I want. Oh, crap.
You shouldn't be here!
Crap! Okay, so I'm gonna go outside.
You better hope you're fast!
I'm probably gonna get hit by Charles. At the same time, I'm trying to avoid getting hit by this guy. Okay.
Wish you never came here.
crap. I can hear him off to the left. There. Yeah, that was instantaneous. So that gun did not seem to be hitting that guy at all. Like, it seemed like it was very precisely missing him again and again. I'm glad that I spent my scrap the moment I got in here, but I'm thinking this might be just for Charles. Like, I don't think it did any good against that guy. So I'm assuming the guy got reset to his usual position. So Razgul is commenting on the gun and making a monkey face, and I'm not sure what he's implying. I know that the term monkey grip was used in Dungeons and Dragons to refer to the ability to wield a weapon much bigger than you should be able to. I could imagine them meaning that.
No trespassing!
Haha. I'm doing this on purpose, by the way. Like, if I had managed to just run past him or something, that would have been fine. But my intent is for this guy to chase me. Put some obstacles in the way so he doesn't shoot me while we're running. I'm assuming he's still behind me. There he is. Sometimes I can't even tell if I'm hitting him or not. By the way, Razgul, I should ask you, like, is your name a combination of Ra's al Ghul from Batman and the Nazgul from Lord of the Rings? Oh. Razgul was actually making fun of the fact that I was saying that the gun was very precisely missing the guys. What I was talking about, in case you're wondering, was the idea that, like, there are some guns that, you know, that, like, sort of hit a wide arc, like, say, a shotgun or something like that. And I was imagining that this gun, it looked like an anti-aircraft gun, right? That it might, you know, maybe miss, but then explode really widely and still hit people or something like that. It might be a gun that you could use imprecisely. But it turns out it wasn't that kind of gun. It was a gun that I had to actually use precisely. And it looked like I was just barely missing the enemy each time and not hitting them, and that therefore it was doing nothing to them. Whereas I was expecting that type of gun to be the sort that if I was a little bit off, it wouldn't matter because it was built for vehicles, and so it would just shred a human being no matter what I did. But no, it looks like it is vehicle only. Okay, wait. This guy. Wow, actually got away from a guy. That was weird. That was my first time stealthing. I've never successfully stealthed past a person in my entire experience in this game. I did miss a scrap to do it. But at some point, I'm probably running back that way anyway. Probably with someone on my heels.
No visitors allowed!
Frickin' heck. Wait, am I trapped down here with this guy? I didn't see a way to raise that back up. Hey. Oh, no. Freaking get. Oh my gosh. What in the world am I supposed to do with this situation? Get the egg, I guess. Not leave any... Wait. Do I have to use the elevator to get back? Oh, gosh. Oh, no, no, this is not what I should be doing. No, no. Wait, am I protected? I'm protected, yes. Oh, no, I just want red paint. Okay. I got the red paint that might be mostly made out of my blood now. Did I successfully get it? No. Oh, I am not credited. I thought that as long as I grabbed... I thought that as long as I grabbed the egg, I counted as getting out. But no. If I'm killed with the egg in that place, I don't get the egg. The problem is, it looked like... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... Well, I'm deciding if I want to pour this scrap into repairing the train. Now that I've got all these weapons and upgrades, I should probably practice having real fights. And I'd love to, you know, not waste scrap if I get killed in there again. So, okay, so I couldn't tell... I couldn't tell if there was a way out down there, or if I actually just panicked and couldn't use the elevator, but the elevator was actually my way out. Because when I ran back to the elevator, I didn't immediately see a way to use it again. And so I assumed that meant that that wasn't my way out, that there was another way out. Might as well just clear this guy out. I assume he's still here.
No trespassing!
There we go. Okay, follow me back.
You better hope you're fast.
So yeah, clear this guy out. Then get down there. And this time, as soon as I step off the elevator, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to use it again. If it is usable, then it probably is my way out once I get the red egg. Because, yeah, chasing all, like running down all those random corridors didn't seem to be getting me anywhere. But I also could have just missed an exit, so who knows, right? Wait, what? Was I running too far? Did I lose him? Man, you almost never lose these guys. So, Rascal says that actually, no, neither of those references occurred to him. He didn't even know about these two things when he first chose the name. He was just sitting in front of World of Warcraft trying to come up with a cool name. That works. That is one of the hardest parts of a role-playing game, because once you choose a name, I mean, it's going to be with you for a while. You don't want to be stuck with something that annoys you. Okay, so this time I'm going to have to keep turning around, making sure I haven't lost him. Hey, buddy. Hey, friend.
In the wrong place, my friend.
I was about to say, I'm not your friend, but I realized I did just call him buddy. Okay. Unfortunately, this will probably require me to be shot a couple of times, as I'm making sure that he's following me. Yep, still there. This time, rather than trying to put, you know, pillars between me and him, I'm just going to keep... Oh, there he is.
Stop right there!
Nope, stop. I'm hoping there isn't just like a raw distance that once he crosses it, he'll stop chasing me. Okay, looks like no. He's really followed me this time. Whoop.
You wish you never came here.
Okay. Okay. So now I think there's only the one guy left. And just the question is, can I even get out with the egg? I'm glad this was my last mine. Because if this had been my first mine, I think I would have been more frustrated. Like, knowing how straightforward it was to get out with the other 2 eggs makes us feel like this should be doable if I just figure it out. Like, if this had been my first one, I might have been like, oh, it's impossible to get these eggs. I don't even know what to do, and given up. I look down at the chat for a second and bump into a wall. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, so it could be the elevator just goes back up automatically. Oh, no, oh, the lever is up there. That's what the problem is. So I come down here like this. And then it takes... Yeah, okay, so there is no elevator. So is that going to force me to use stealth?
Who's that?
Dang it. Okay, so I'm just going to be running away from this guy. Okay, this is a way I haven't gone. Doesn't matter. Alright, I should not be picking up scrap because I'm just going to lose it.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Oh, are you? Oh, I guess so. I guess you are going to shoot me. Alright, this is where I got killed opening the... Aha! Okay, okay. So there isn't a way to kill that guy. He's the one guy on the island that you can't kill. Because there isn't a way to make him follow you up this thing, I imagine, without him just killing you, right? Alright. Oh, wait, am I... Coalición! That's what the lever was for. But now I am so far away from my train. Alright, well at least that mystery is solved. That's why there's a lever there. So when you have just taken the elevator up, that lever is probably how you go back down. Should you decide that's what you want to do. Well, hopefully Charles doesn't just murder me out here. The island's not that big. It sometimes feels big because you're riding a slow little train. But yeah, no, it's not actually that big. Alright, so I think I've got, is it 1 optional mission left or maybe 2 optional missions left? It's getting on towards an hour, though. Maybe we should go. Let's plan a little bit. Okay, yeah, so I've got these 2 last missions, and I also want to get the switches right. So I think what that means is, I'll go forward, loop around here, go to the right, and then, yeah, go left here, grab this one, and then make sure that, maybe I should just do a big circuit and make sure that all of them are switched the right direction. And then, as my last thing, come over and try to get this? I don't know. Either way, I think, you know what, getting out of that space with that egg is probably accomplishment enough for today. So, let's see here. Yeah, so Coalición is reminding me to repair. I think I did. I did just repair. I think I just spent all of my scrap repairing, so I think we're good. So yeah, so we're going to do another episode right now and see how far I can get. Maybe this next episode will be my last one. I'll actually fight Choo Choo Charles to the death and win. Or maybe the things I plan to do will take more time than I think, and there will be another episode after that. Or maybe I'll fight and find out that I suck at this game and cannot beat Choo Choo Charles. There's all kinds of outcomes that could happen here, but we're going to have to wait for another episode to find out. So there's a subscribe button, and there's the next Choo Choo Charles video. So click on that, and I will see you later.